Hello, welcome.
How's everyone tonight?
We are doing block 14 tonight.
Who's on tonight? Let's take a look here. Beverly, how are you doing? Sorry about last week. We had some electrical problems and we didn't have any light. We're in the dark all the time anyway, aren't we, Joan?
We are.
All right. Janice, how are you tonight? Laura,
Welcome.
Kathy, how are you? Kathy Leader, welcome. Barb, Cheryl, Beth.
Let's get our sound checks going.
Donna.
Somebody on Facebook and somebody on
Judy.
YouTube.
Louise, Stephanie, Ruth, Bernadine, how are you? How's Vegas treating you? Patsy, Diana, Carol,
I forgot to
Karen,
grab a giveaway.
Karen Huff, how are you tonight? Tom's in the house. How are you, sir? You got the thumbs up button. All right. Tom got me caught up on all my blocks. He's a master. All right. Facebook, we got some good stuff. Bernadine says it's cold in Vegas. Well, they have a trade show out there, so I'm glad I'm not going.
Is that going on right now?
No, it's
No.
this
Okay.
month, though. Let's see. Kathy, how are you? All right, so Facebook's good. YouTube's good, guys.
Well,
All
while
right.
I'm doing the announcements, will you go dig in the giveaway box? And
Oh, we need a giveaway tonight.
we do.
And we missed a
So-
week. Now we need a good one.
We need a good
Really,
one.
really good one.
Find a good
They're
one.
all good, but...
So, welcome. We are Quilters HQ, Windmill Sewing Center, and Sewing Machines Express. The websites are quiltershq.com, windmillsewingcenter.com, and QHQ2.com. We do this every Tuesday from 6 to 7 Central, and we are on block 14 of our sew along. And I'm going to tell you about a couple of classes that we have coming up. We have a sewing retreat that starts April 12th through the 14th. Cost is $50. Bring your projects, bring your things you need to catch up on. New class, Bridget's Baguettes. These make great gifts. February. Oh my. I'm out of practice. 2 weeks off and I'm lost. April 28th, 10 to 3 p.m. Cost is $30. Cute little bags. Oh, I do like those bags. Embroidery Club. Next class is at Windmill 10 to 12 and Quilters 1:30 to 4. And that's April 8th. And cost is $25 per class. And it is a reverse applique notebook cover. These are really, really cute. And I could take that class too. Beginning quilting starts April 6th through the 27th from 10 to 12 at Quilters HQ. April 6th through the 27th at Windmill from 1:30 to 3. $60 for a 4-week course. All of these are available on our website if you want to sign up. AccuQuilt Club is third Thursday. Next meeting is April 20th. Quilting Ruler Club is Saturday, third Saturday of the month. Next one is April 15th. This is for quilting on your domestic machine. My first t-shirt quilt, April 15th through the 29th. It's $60 for a 4-week program. And I have seen some of the t-shirt quilts. They're really cool. New class, Rulers in a Day on your domestic. $50 for this class. It's at Quilters HQ and it is April 27th. Go check that one out. And then last one in April is Melody Bear. Cute, cute, cute. And that one is April 29th through May 13th from 12 to 3 at Quilters HQ. Cost is $45 and this is a 3-week class. Isn't that cute? That's super cute. Pin the label back on. Okay. That's all the announcements. We had a great Ad Astra shop hop, and then the Kansas Nebraska shop hop is going on right now. And so be sure and come pick up your passport and visit all the shops. There's a lot. There's some really good prizes too that people are giving away.
This will be our Easter special too. It's Easter week, isn't it?
Is it? No.
It's Easter week? Next week?
Next year it's like really early.
Yeah, it's like March or something.
So this is our block. It is on the website, ready for you to download. I'm not going to follow the directions for how they're doing it. I'm going to show you an easier way. So I've taken my 2 large squares and I drew a line down the middle. I could line these up a little better on this side. There we go. Drew a line down the middle, just across, and then I'm going to sew the width of...
Easter's this weekend.
It's this weekend. Wow. Time flies. I'm going to sew the width of my foot distance away. And I'm just going to go ahead and do that. Let's get started here. On both sides. And then we're just going to cut this in half on that line. Okay.
Wow, it's like a little street you're building there, a little racetrack going on.
It's kind of like a racetrack.
Don't cross the center stripe.
You're going to cut this in half, and then we're going to press our seams with our doohickey.
Thank you, Donna. That's true. You know, Dana just piped in, and brother is having a windmill, or at Windmill, a PR event on the 21st and 22nd of April. If anyone's interested in learning about a multi-needle machine.
And then we also have, I don't have the dates off the top of my head, but we also have a, it's kind of an introduction to embroidery software. So if you have an embroidery machine, but you don't have software for it, Bernina is coming to town and they're doing an introduction. This is not a teach you how to use. It's just a
informative. Learn about some of the
features. So to make this, we're going to put these on where the colors, so we're making, I think I might have just messed this up. Surely not. I might have.
What, the street's supposed to be on the other side?
Yeah, because when well, maybe not. When I open it up, because it's 4, and then this is supposed to be 9.5 inches when it's done. Yeah. So I only need 1 of these, but this actually makes 2. So I didn't mess it up. Yay!
Woohoo! No seam ripper today.
Okay, so I'm just lining this seam up, and then I'm going to draw a line, and I'm just going to sew on that line.
Is the software, is that the 21st? Is that right there?
Right
Thank you,
here.
Judy. We need something in honor of Easter.
Easter. Yep.
We got the, like, make a little bunny or something. A balloon.
Little bunny ears, I get it. I'm a good sport.
Little bunny foo-foo.
Ooh, no, not little bunny foo-foo. That ended badly.
Yeah, it did end badly for foo-foo. If we made one person smile today, we did our job.
Hey, I'm smiling.
I know, me too. It's even better when you can entertain yourself.
And then I'm just going to trim this side off because we only need one side of this. And then we're going to square it up. I like doing quarter square triangles this method because my center point is always just so sharp and perfect. So this needs to be 9.5 inches. This is a 10-inch ruler. And so 9.5 and half is 4 3/4. So let me move this down to where my center point is at 4 3/4. And hopefully that math is right.
Is it right in here?
Oh, you found it.
I'm the finder of lost things. Miranda, how you been?
4 and 4. Yep, that's right. 4 3/4. Okay. Hope my math is
No,
right.
Bernadine, you're right. Allergies, and we had some sort of wind funnel system that came through for like 3 days and blew the sheetrock off and the roof shingles off everything around here, and it just seemed to kind of blow the allergies through.
I've had a nosebleed for the last 3 days.
It's that time of year.
So 9.5. So I'm going to line it up with the 9.5 mark. And keeping my diagonal seam aligned with that.
We're good, Miranda.
And there we go. Here is our centerpiece, all perfect and pretty.
We could have dueling it.
Okay, so the next part of this block is actually laid out like this. So you make 2 of these. And this is one I am going to use my seam guide for. And I know with some machines they come with them. For example, Bernina gives you this seam guide with the machine. Some machines don't. It does not come with any of the TL Jukies. These sell for $17.99. If you want one, comment Make It Mine, and we will reserve one for you. So I'm going to use my ruler, and I'm going to set it right under my presser foot, right where that needle is on the 1/4 inch mark. Turn it. Right where that is just perfectly aligned with that 1/4 inch. And this actually just bolts into your machine. I do have one of these on my machine at home, and I get perfect results when I use it. I don't always use it, but when I do, things just are like magic.
Joan can do magic.
And we want to make sure that it's straight too.
What's everybody working on? What projects have you guys been working on?
I'm working on a new shop kit.
You are working on a new shop kit, which is really cool.
It's a batik pattern.
Anne, how are you tonight? Jean, how are you tonight? From Nixa.
And we have a couple of last of the last things.
So Miranda wanted to know, do you like that better than the little magnet guide, or do you use that for a different reason? You use the magnet for one thing, and depending on what you're doing?
Well, my setup at home, I have a machine set up just for straight stitch, and then I have another machine that does zigzag. So I have this on my machine all the time. So I like it. It gives me a really good result. And the magnet, I like it too if you don't have 2 machines. So if you're just using your regular zigzag machine, then you can just pop that magnet off and on pretty easily. But this, once it's on, it doesn't move. So sometimes, depending on the magnets, sometimes there's a little bit of a gap between the magnet and your piece can slide up there underneath it, and it can make it off a little bit. So the way these are pieced, this is not the easiest piecing in the world. You can't just... So this is one I see a lot of questions about online. And so they're always asking, and I might have extra pieces. I don't think I have extra pieces of these though. So the question I always get is, they'll piece them together just like this, where points are lined up with the edge, and then when they fold it out, it doesn't look right. So it's off down here and it's off up here. So this is handy when you're doing this and you don't really want to measure. So you can put your needle down. We're going to do that first. Do you want to come around with the camera?
I do.
Okay. So let me lay this out right, because it's going to be like this. So they're going to go together like this. So I'm going to put my first piece right up against that needle, and then my second piece, I'm going to slide it right up to where it meets the needle. And so if you look down here, there's about 1/4 of an inch showing down here. And this is a really kind of a shortcut way to know where to start piecing without drawing the lines on your fabric. So with my needle down and the bottom piece up against the needle, I can slide this piece up until it touches my needle as well. Can everybody see that? So right there, it's touching my needle. It is in the perfect position. Maybe a little easier to see with the needle down. And then we're just going to sew that. So when we open these pieces up, we just have that 1/4 inch there and the 1/4 inch here. And then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to have to get our scissors out and chop this little piece off.
So in honor of Easter, is that lopping or lopping?
Lopping it off like the bunny. And so same thing. Start with your needle down. Slide this piece up till the white fabric is touching your needle, and that's your 1/4 inch. And then you're going to put this piece right up next to it. So see how I have my perfect amount sticking out there and over here too. So we'll press this one. So that's just I don't know if we want to call it a cheat or just a shortcut or...
Just find ways to make things faster?
I am all about that. Any way we can make things easier.
Sounds like an engineer thing.
So again, this is going to go this way. So we're going to put this in all the way up next to my needle. Oops, helps if I lower the needle. Right there.
Yeah, so you got needle down right now, right?
Needle is down. And it should make a perfect V, just like that, where, I see me turning a little bit. And get my pieces lined up. So if you have tips for doing this, I would love to hear them. And so you're looking for, when you're finished sewing, you're looking for this thread to be ending right where that is, right where your fabric is. Okay, did everybody catch that? hope you like that tip, and there's probably better ways to do it. This is just how I've been doing it, and I don't know if this is the correct way or not a correct way, but
it's a way.
It is a way, and it works without me having to draw lines on my fabric or measure and all of those things. So these can take a little bit of time to get them lined up, but and I just put the foot down on my finger.
Hey Kathy, how are you tonight? So somebody was asking about, is the seam guide better than using that 1/4" pressure foot? It's just a little more.
It is. For me, I mean, don't get me wrong, that 1/4" foot, a lot of people like it, a lot of people use it. I have a habit of pushing my fabric towards the edge of that foot, and what happens is I end up kind of pushing against it and it moves. So this, we're going to make 2 of these, and it is going to go next to this. I don't know if their directions work. I know what I did.
Somebody asked, do you sell that magnetic seam tool?
We do. This one or the magnet. We do sell both. And I just messed up my cutting because these are supposed to be 4 1/4 and I made 4 1/2" squares.
Seam ripper.
No, not seam ripper. This is recut.
Oh, no.
I know. Fortunately, we have the fabric. So I need 2 4 1/2, 4 1/4. I don't know how I got 4 1/2" squares. I told you I'm out of practice. Wait, I have these two. Because I actually pulled these out because I was like, no, these aren't the right size. Magnetic seam guide, $16.99. It's just a magnetic gauge. You can put it right on your machine. 4 1/4. Boy, those are pretty small, but I think I can get it out.
Hello, Mrs. Cranford. How are you?
So we'll only do like 1 row of these, and I won't make you watch me fix my error.
Didn't see us on Facebook, huh?
Didn't see us on Facebook.
There's some people here on Facebook.
We are there, I think. And 4 1/4. I was like, why are these too big? It's because I cut wrong. And I was thinking, this is going to be the week. We haven't had the week yet, have we?
Graduation quilts. Yeah, those are coming up big time.
Yep.
Yeah, Bernadine says she kind of pushes hers over too, the fabric.
Yeah. So when it's bolted to your machine, there's no doing that.
Kind of a natural tendency.
Yeah, because you want to make sure you've got it, you know, really tight up next to that 1/4", but it's really thin. I don't know if it's aluminum. So I'm just seeing how much I'm off on these triangles. And it is 1/8 of an inch. So I'm just going to trim these down now that I know. And we'll do the pink side, and those should line up perfectly. So all of our triangles are the same size. We get 4 and 4. So we're going to do the same thing. So we're not going to use those. We're going to do this side now. Same thing, lining up those triangles with your, and this one has the white triangles on the inside. So like this. And there's 4 white triangles. 3 white triangles. And 4 pink ones.
Oh, you're welcome, Mrs. Cranford. Hopefully you enjoyed the show.
Pull those out so I don't try to reuse them.
I know she saw me walking down the street holding like a cup of coffee. Mrs. Cranford. She's like, get to work.
Did she?
Yeah.
And so I'm going to trim an 1/8 of an inch off of these triangles, and then we'll have our triangles redone.
A lot of people cleaning their sewing rooms.
Oh, I'm doing that too.
Yeah. Some people preparing for moves.
I'm doing that too. It's no fun.
Well, we are procrastinating slightly.
Yes, we are.
Slightly. It's only, it's like this much.
Well, you know, I have found treasure though, and that's a lot of fun. Okay. Catastrophe averted.
Turkey feet.
Turkey feet?
Oh, it's Easter. Doggone it.
Wrong critter. Okay. So this one actually gets like this. There's 4 on that one. It doesn't look like it's gonna fit, but maybe it will, because it's actually kind of at an angle. And I'll show you how that works here in a second. Let's piece these together real quick.
All right.
See, I was trying to eyeball my 1/4 inch seam and I was off.
There's so many tools.
I know, but this one works for me, this method. Has anybody shared their own method? I used to draw a line.
Kathy said she always gets distracted when she's cleaning her sewing room. This happened to you too the other day, and she said every time she cleans, her sewing machine ends up running. Not running away, but running at sewing.
There is a little bit of that going on.
So, like, I can only clean for so long and straighten
Agreed.
before I got to sit down and sew.
I have found so many UFOs that it's okay. We all have them.
There have been some sightings.
There have been some sightings of UFOs in the sewing room. What is it, MUFON or whatever that is? They haven't showed up yet, so we're still good. The UFO people.
Yeah, I don't know.
But Sewing Retreat, that's a great place to come in here. We will lie.
Hide out and yeah.
We will tell anybody that calls looking for you. Nope, they're not here.
They're at work.
Haven't seen them.
Hey, Libby, how are you? I heard you were at the Branson Quilt Show too.
Yeah, we saw Libby there.
I didn't get to say hi. I was probably, gosh knows.
Probably carrying a sewing machine out, which we still have. Some classroom machines. Oops, I'm getting ready to do that wrong. For the genomes. Wow, am I pulling a blank? We just talked about
M7.
the M7 and the
9450.
9450. So call down to the Springfield store if you're thinking about one of those two machines. Because the classroom machines, they had probably 4 or 5 hours of sewing.
Mrs. Cranford said there's way too many UFOs in there. She said don't go there.
Oh, I have a stack like that.
We're still getting snow in South Dakota. That's crazy. I don't know if they got additional 30 inches today.
Wow, 30 inches of snow.
Man, that's a lot of snow.
2, 3, 4. Yep, there's 4. We're doing it. We're following the pattern.
Ernestine says sometimes she uses the tape and it rolls and sticks on the fabric. Sticks on her project.
This one works for me. It might work for you. Try it out. Give it a try. You got nothing to lose.
Judy said she learned how to make a collapsible trash can.
A collapsible trash can.
Okay.
That sounds fun.
It does.
This last part is always the hardest because my stuff wants to slide away.
It's locked in.
Locked in now.
Nowhere to go.
I think when I started quilting, I actually did draw the lines on my pieces, just so I would know where I'm supposed to go. I didn't do a very good job trimming that.
A little more.
A little more. Okay, so that, look at that. That's going to line up so well. I need to trim this off.
It's coming together.
It's coming together. And then these, I didn't think I trimmed those. We trim some more triangles here, this 1/8 of an inch off. I did trim these, so we need one with 3 to go here. And so with this block, you make your dark side and then sew that onto the block. Actually, I think they don't do the Y seam, but we are. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Okay, one more, and then I'm going to show you how to do the Y seams, and then we're not going to, we'll finish the rest of it later. After a little bit, when you start doing these, you can kind of line it up pretty well. This is going to go just like that. Okay. Go down, put that up next to it. apparently you have to hold your tongue right too.
Oh, I would get caught on that.
I just caught myself doing it. Trim that. It's right there.
Noticed on you?
What?
You're my soulmate.
Oh, that's so sweet.
Oh, I noticed that before.
There we go. I had not noticed that before. And we are soulmates. Well, technically, I think you and Tom are show buddies.
Yep. He's keeping me up to date.
He's keeping you up to date. Okay, I'm struggling. I'm going to flip it over.
Gosh, we didn't think about Easter. What are we doing? Maybe taking a nap?
Maybe. Oh, you peep friends. Love peeps.
Yeah. I had
Yep.
some. Vicky bought me some hot tamale peeps at the show.
Really?
Yep. They didn't live up to the hot tamale standard, though. But they were peeps.
Hot tamale peeps. I haven't seen those.
Yes.
I've heard you can make peeps s'mores in the microwave.
Interesting.
Just
Okay.
don't cook it too long.
Has anybody made peeps in the microwave? Some s'mores?
I have not.
Bernadine, you got a busy weekend. Oh, that's good.
Okay. Last piece. Almost the last piece. 2 ways to do this.
That's true. Beverly said she remember peeps only came in one color, yellow.
Yellow peeps.
Now they have, oh my gosh. We went down the aisle the other day and there was just every color you could think of.
Okay, so I've got a little bit of fullness, you can see, in my little seam here. So I'm going to measure and I'm going to put a mark in 1/4 of an inch because we're going to mark our start point and we're going to mark our stop point for the 1/4 inch. And I'm lining up this seam with this seam on my block here. And then we're going to mark again, 1/4 inch. And then we're going to sew. And I'm going to stretch while I'm sewing this.
Oh, me too.
Gather a different kind of stretch
Okay.
to make this fit.
So I just looked up the Easter peeps, and they are part cake.
Part cake.
That's what it says. And they come in pink for Easter.
And I just took one locking stitch there.
Oh my goodness.
Lining up my seam here. And then I'm going to tug.
They have Dr. Pepper peeps.
Dr. Pepper peeps. I'm not going to lie, that doesn't sound very good.
Be a pretty big Dr. Pepper fan.
Maybe Spencer would like those.
He might. He's a Dr. Pepper fan.
He is a Dr. Pepper fan. So we've got one side attached and a little opening here. We're going to attach the other side. And I know this is off. There's a couple ways to do this. And so we're going to line this seam up right there, like so. And then we are going to sew these two sides together right here. And then we're going to stop right where that seam joins. And I'll take it out and show you. Okay, so we stopped sewing right here on that seam, right where those two join. So when we open this up, then we're going to kind of manipulate this a little bit and sew from here to here.
Okay. Are all our peeps following along?
I see what you did there. So I'm going to stretch this one too. Okay. And then we have half of our block done. So we're not going to finish the whole block, but you get the idea of how it's pieced together because we are running out of time and I have a couple more things to show you.
How far did you mark from the end?
1/4 inch. There you go. Okay, so one of the tools that I use, this one's mine, but I wanted to offer you, I have 2 of these left, and these are 10-inch rulers. These have been discontinued, so comment, make it mine. These are $45.99. These are the Quilter Select no slide rulers. So we're used to rulers that do this, like slide around on our fabric. These have that protective film on them that when you put it down, your whole block doesn't move. So we have 2 of these left. I don't know if these are the last 2 in existence, but comment, make it mine, and we will get these to you. Hopefully they don't get broken shipping, because if they do, we will have to refund you, and because we can't order them anymore. I don't know why they discontinued the 10-inch size. I think it's a great size.
I don't know. What'd they come out with? What do they have? A 10?
No, they didn't make a 10.5. But usually rulers are like 8.5 or 10.5 or 12.5. And they also discontinued the 12-inch ruler. I get that one.
Yeah.
So nobody makes an 11.5-inch block. So I get that. But the 10-inch, we kind of like that size.
Maybe they're getting ready to unveil something.
Maybe.
It's VDTA.
Yeah, VDTA. They might. The other thing we have is a few of our Ad Astra Shop Hop quilts left. Kits. The kit is $69.99. We'll have to take a walk and so you can see it. And then we have one. I'm going to come over there. Maybe you can help me. It's kind of a bigger quilt. Sideways. We have one kit for this one left. It is also $69.99. And it's called Baubles. But I really like it. It's such a pretty quilt.
Yeah, this one is really pretty.
And it's a batik. So it's a batik fabric. But I just love these fabrics. So one left. So make it mine, Baubles, and it will be yours.
Baubles.
Baubles.
That one's been claimed.
That one has been claimed. Okay. So the Shop Hop quilt, we have several of these left. And it has all of the patterns.
And we're walking.
We're walking. Store. If I'd have been smart, I would have brought up my other things. So it's a smaller quilt. I want to say it's 45 inches. But it has these really cool fabrics that I loved them. So we put them in there. And it is this.
Hey Karen, how are you?
The fabric, they don't call it a metallic, they call it a glisten. And it has kind of this metallic look to it. So here's the fabric. Let me do a close up of it. So you can kind of see it has this little kind of metallic sheen to it.
It's really cool.
It is really cool. So we have some of these left. The kit is $69.99 and it has all of the patterns. So you don't have to walk around to all of the, if you didn't participate in the Ad Astra Quilt Shop Hop, you would have had to have gone to all of the shops to get the kit. And so since it's over, we can offer this kit to you with the patterns. So the blocks are 9 inches, set on point, and we paired it up with this fabulous purple plaids.
Karen Cooley would like to know how you're doing.
I'm doing well.
So it's been a little while. She's on the show.
Welcome back.
She's in the house.
Welcome. Glad you could make it. Okay, so comment make it mine, Shop Hop quilt kit. And we will get those to you. I think we left everything over there, the thread and the giveaway.
Oh,
so
yes.
we're going to be
walking. That's a
walking.
new thread of the month.
Oh, it's cool. It's cinnamon and sugar.
Ooh.
It's a variegated. So we're walking again. Love that color. I think it's orange. Yeah, orange to white, or not quite white, creamy color. I'll let you hold the thread up close. It is color number 4656. The name is Cinnamon Sugars. It's a great color.
And what do you get? Thread of the month?
Thread of the month is 15% off. If you are in the Thread Club, then it's 20% off. And we should have the boxes soon. We know that they're being made.
We know they're out there.
And our giveaway is a journal from Kimberbell. You could use this to document your quilts. That's something we need to be doing, is documenting our quilts, because
no one's going to remember.
no one is going to remember. Take pictures. Keep track. Make your notes.
Yeah.
And we just need a winner.
I don't know if actually carries on. She wasn't feeling well.
Yeah, it's the season. I've had a nosebleed 2 days in a row now from the allergies. The wind's really just blowing up the dust and stuff.
So Molly may have to run the random generator.
Random generator. The block is online for you to download, so it's available now. Did we get people claiming the rulers? This is one that I use.
Yeah. I don't know. You can always, some people may watch later.
Yep. So, 2 of them left. Do we have a winner?
Diana Waters.
Diana Waters. Is it Diane or Diana?
Is it?
Diana
Diana?
Waters.
Diana, congratulations.
Congratulations. Please go to Quilters HQ, or if you claimed anything tonight and you haven't shopped with us before, and especially Diana, go to quiltershq.com and register for Joan Sews. That gives us your information, and we will get this in the mail to you. If you purchase the rulers or the kits tonight, if you're local, just let us know if you want to pick it up, if you want to, or ship.
Yep.
And we will email you an invoice with a clickable button, and as soon as we get payment, we will send it on its way to you. And that's easy peasy.
Yeah. Well, Karen, you got a lot of work to do then. She's got a lot of family coming in. So, a lot of family.
Easter,
yeah. So, a lot of family stuff this weekend, which is good. Kick off that April and
yeah.
get
I
started
did
with
see
some
the,
spring. I'm ready. The warmer
I
weather.
can't think of the
you
name
know?
of the yellow flowers. Daffodils.
Oh, yeah.
I saw a bunch of daffodils driving this weekend.
Yeah.
So
That's
they're
pretty.
up. Spring's here.
Yeah.
It's always so fun
We
to
were
see
up
them.
north, and it's changing.
Yeah.
Greening up. Not in Kathy's neighborhood yet, but
Here, it seemed like the grass turned green overnight.
it did. Yeah. Yeah, Diana, make sure you go to the website and register so we get your information so we can get your gift out to you. And, you know, it's a happy Easter from all of us here at Quilters HQ and Sewing Machines Express, Windmill Sewing Center. To have a safe and happy Easter and enjoy the weekend.
Enjoy. Have fun. And as always, check your needle.
Yes.
Oil your rotary hook.
Yes, please.
Check your thread path.
Fixes like 90%.
90% of your issues.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
All right. Thanks, everyone.